name is Roseanne Ahmed, and I am the founder of the Magic Drive, as well as many other things. I work very strategically and very passionately towards legitimizing creative industries across the Middle East and Africa. I believe that first and foremost, in order for sustainability to really function and really work, we have to look at the importance of sustainable belief, sustainable confidence, sustainable ideas around I can. Because if we as humans and our minds are believing of the fact that we can sustain ourselves, then that is the first and fundamental step in reaching a point of sustainable functionality externally, if that makes sense. So the Magic Drive essentially uses arts, culture, music, fashion, aspects of sports, wellness, physical wellness, to address the importance of sustainable confidence, sustainable belief, and real progression, not only in self, but in community. So when we speak of self-confidence and when we speak of self-belief, it's not necessarily the individual, but their immediate environment, and believing in its potential and growth. It's always very difficult to measure mental progression or mental growth or mental stability, and what we hope to do is measure our success through talent pools that we discover through our what we call power programs, and the relationship. So I am Sudanese, so I'm African in every sense of the word, but I'm also Arab. So I'm very familiar with customs, cultural sensitivities, ways of being in the Middle East, and there's a very natural marriage when it comes to my cultural identity between Arabia and Africa. So I've met obviously a lot of people from this part of the world that understand the importance of creativity and human potential, and witnessing a thriving change in national image and national appeal when it comes to harvesting creative potential. So that, I believe, is a wonderful way to measure success, because in my opinion, investing, promoting, supporting, educating within the creative world will translate into national appeal. If you look at sustainable tourism, arts, culture, we as humans gravitate towards our emotion, whether we like it or not. We gravitate and move based on our feelings, and I feel that a socio-cultural understanding of who we are will, and celebrating that, will translate into booms economically as well. I'm a practical example of that affinity. I'm very much, as I said, an African woman with strong tinges of the Middle East, and that relationship of cultural DNA is prominent across North Africa, across many parts of the Horn, Saudi Arabia, which is why I guess I'm here, because my dear friend and champion of the Magic Drive is Princess Johara, who gave the keynote at this summit. And there's an immediate understanding, one, of power of women and the potential of our women across both regions. There's also an understanding and love for our culture, and also our giving, our natural way of giving. And now it's a time for us to really build on legacy, structuring that giving, strategic philanthropy, thinking about that and executing that. And also, of course, translating creative potential into a sustainable, powerful, memorable national appeal. The Magic Drive is based entirely on collaboration and collective. In many ways, the plan is to disrupt development similarly to how Airbnb and Uber. There are enough schools, there are enough orphanages on the continent and around the world. The Magic Drive, although we have started and based our center and our works in Kenya, which is one of my favorite countries in the world. This is an organization and a program and a collective that is global. So we are building on our network of orphanages, children's homes, impoverished schools around the world, brands, big fashion brands that have donated both with clothing, with funds, political as well as cultural figures across the globe. Basically anyone and everyone with intention in art and in heart, but at the same time realizing that it is art and heart that will lead to economic growth. I attended a conference recently on Islamic economies, and one of the most prominent speakers there, I don't remember his name unfortunately, said that the future of jobs lies in creative industries. His exact words were, humans have nothing left. Everything is going to be automated. All we have left is our imagination. So that is the drive and the innovation of the Magic Drive is to boost human imagination.